sunny day, and we're going to see what we can see. Are we ready? Lily, are you ready too? Yeah. Good girl. Right. The mole was fed. Bother. Spring cleaning, he said, and blow spring cleaning. And he slammed the front door of his underground home behind him and raced up the tunnel that led to the open air. This is better than whitewashing, that means painting. He said to himself as he skipped across toward a river. Mole had never seen a river before. He sat on the grass and gazed at the water. "Hello," called a voice from the bank on the other side of the river. It was the water rat. "Hello, Ratty," said the mole shyly. "Hello, Mr. Mole." "Hang on, and I'll come across in my boat." "I've never been in a boat before," said Mole nervously, as he stepped into the boat. "Is it nice?" "Nice? It's the only thing," said the water rat. "Let's make a day of it. We'll have a picnic up the river." The mole sighed with contentment and leaned back into the soft cushions. "What lies over there?" he asked, waving a paw towards the wood on the far bank of the river. "Oh, that's the wild wood," said Ratty. "We riverbankers don't go there if we can help it. Oh, here's our picnic spot." They picnicked on the green banks of a backwater where the weir filled the air with a smooth murmur of sound. A weir is a waterfall, another word for a waterfall. Suddenly, a broad, glistening muzzle with white whiskers broke the surface of the water. "Mr. Otter," cried Ratty, "meet my friend, Mr. Mole." "Pleased to meet you," said Otter, shaking his wet coat. There was a rustling from behind them, and a black and white animal with a striped head pushed through the hedge. Anyone know what that was? No, we're in the river. Yes, it was a badger. "Come on, old badger," cried Ratty. "Company," grumbled Badger, and turned his back and disappeared. "That's just like Badger," explained Ratty. "He hates society." Just then, a racing boat with a short round figure inside, splashing badly and rolling a good deal, flashed into view. "There's Toad!" cried the otter. "Who said there was a frog in this story?" "Yes, it was a toad, and I've forgotten." "Sorry? You said there was a frog in the story. Sorry, sweetheart." Ratty waved, Toad waved, and then kept on rowing. "Oh dear," chuckled Ratty. "It looks like Toad's got a new hobby. Once it was sailing, and then it was punting, and then it was houseboating, and now it's a racing rowboat." The otter shook his head. "It won't last. Whatever Toad takes up, he tires of, and then he starts on something new." Just then, a mayfly swerved overhead and settled on the river. Anyone know what a mayfly is? Yeah? Fly lives in May. It do? Anybody else? No? Yes? No? Amy?
A fly that doesn't
I'll tell you. It could be the one that lives in May because they come out and they only live 24 hours. They don't eat, they don't do anything, they don't drink, they only live 24 hours. They lay their eggs so there'll be lots more mayflies and then they die. Is that what you were going to say? Good man. Only 24 hours. Certainly not 7 years.
only in May?
And May and June and July by the river. Just then, a mayfly swerved overhead and settled on the river. There was a swirl and the mayfly disappeared. And so did Otter, leaving a streak of bubbles. The picnic party came to an end and the afternoon sun was setting as Ratty sculled homeward. Ratty, please, I want to row now, said Mole, and he seized the oars so suddenly the rat fell backwards. Stop! You'll tip us over, cried Ratty. The Mole made a great dig at the water with the oars, missed the surface altogether, and the next moment the boat capsized. Oh dear, how cold the water was, and how very wet it felt. The Mole felt himself sinking down and down and down. How bright and welcome the sun looked as he rose up to the surface. How black his despair as he felt himself sinking again, until a paw grabbed him by the neck and he was pulled up to the bank. Yes, I know, yeah. That's, there aren't many pictures, but this one is Molly at the bottom of the river, going up and down. Whose story is this? Yours, right. Right, there they are in their boat. And there's Mole being rowed up the river, lazy person.
Stay with Mommy or sit on the carpet. Sit on the
A
carpet.
paw grabbed him by the neck and he was pulled to the bank. Now then, Mr. Mole, trot up and down the path until you're warm and dry again.
No.
Meanwhile, Ratty rescued the boat, the floating oars and the cushions before diving for the picnic basket. It was a limp and sorry Mole that stepped into the boat. Oh, Ratty, can you ever forgive me for my stupidity? Goodness me, dear friend, laughed the good-natured rat. What's a little wet to a water rat? Don't you think any more about it. We will always be the best of friends. Look here, I think you'd better come and stay with me for a while and I'll teach you to row and to swim. When they got home, Ratty made a fire in the parlour, that's in the living room, and found a bathrobe and slippers for the Mole to wear before seating him in a big armchair and telling him stories. And there they are, sitting in front of the fire, getting warm and dry. Looks a bit hot. That's more like England, that is, than here. It was a very tired and contented Mole who was taken upstairs to the best bedroom, where he laid his head on a soft pillow and allowed the lap, lap, lap of the river to send him off to sleep. What a busy and wonderful day it had been. Now, hopefully, when you go to the library, you will look for a book called The Wind in the